2GR. Oh man, I'm so excited for this. Wow.
That looks pretty good.
So they went full on 3D this time.
Wow, I love that design of the thing in the sky.
And the music is still... Oh, dude, it's so good. Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
Solar Ash Kingdom.
Take my money.
Got a date? Got a platform?
Got anything?
Epic Games Store. Oh, that's it.
That's
There's
it.
no more platforms.
That's it.
No.
Oh my god.
That looked really good.
Oh my god, dude, that looks so good. Dude, okay. Oh. My mind's like going like a million miles a minute because like okay, guys. So Sean has not played Hyper Light Drifter. I picked it up when it went onto the Switch, but I knew about it when it was coming to PC, and I was freaking stoked. Like the music, the ambiance, like the overall like appearance, and like this might as well be like 3D Hyper Light Drifter, just by the look of it, because it seems like the combat is still. I mean, this
Giant eyeball monster.
Giant eyeball monster, which
Skating right into a cliff, I'm gonna devour. Well, destroy you.
Well, like, man, obviously, you know, spoiler alert to anybody who has not played Hyper Light Drifter, but big eyeball monsters are not in the game. Okay, I'm done. I'm done. You're good. But if there's anything that I can say about Hyper Light Drifter is that there was like very, 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 like I'm talking about like 0.5% of the game has dialogue in it, and the dialogue that is in there is like almost like alien form.
Okay.
So the entire story is told through visual. It's all visuals. There's no like conversation at all.
There was a lot of character and personality in what we just saw. To your point.
Oh yeah.
Without a single word spoken.
And like the music is like on par. This is one of the few OSTs that I actually listen to, and I'm just, like, you immediately know that it's Hyper Light Drifter, but it's just. I don't know, man. Like I just got chills watching this, and I'm just like, that's day one. I know the quality of just like combat and the love that went into that is just awesome. I've talked to Onyx like off screen, and I've been like, dude, you got to play this game. Like the story's good.
Oh, he hasn't played it either.
No, I don't think he has. So like
Come on, Onyx.
if and please correct me, internet, if I'm wrong, but the developers, like the main guy over at Heart Machine, he had cancer or was terminally ill, and it's in the opening cinematics of Hyper Light Drifter. But your main character is ill. Like he's the entire world is pretty much ill, and everybody's kind of like just dying or going insane, going mad, and you don't really know what's going on. You don't really know what happens. And even like after I finished, I was like, what the heck just happened? Like, obviously, like there's like a main entity, there's like a main evil thing that you interact with throughout the entire game, but you know, you piece things together similar to Dark Souls, except Dark Souls gave you a bone. This gave you like nothing. So there's a lot of lore people describe the lore and things like that. So if this follows the same formula,
does it look like it takes place in the same world as Hyper Light Drifter? Potentially?
Artistically, no. Just because one's like 2D pixel art, and this is straight. Like one of the first things I know is like, oh, it's 3D.
3D.
Like
yeah.
Over the Hyper Light Drifter is like an overhead 2D pixel art style, which is beautifully done. But it's just like,
I've seen that.
Oh man, like. Guys, I'm stoked.
You were talking about like the world has gotten sick or something, and I mean, you guys are seeing this on a loop. We've just seen it the one time, so now we're just looking at nothing.
Yeah.
But it appeared like the world was maybe uninhabited at this point. There wasn't
Yeah.
a whole lot of life,
Yeah.
but it seemed really colorful.
Yeah.
From what I recall seeing, it didn't seem like there was total devastation,
Mm-hmm.
but obviously the big tentacle eyeball creature at the end. But then also, I mean, the first thing that caught my eye when it cut to that one more like broad wide shot was, oh dang, look at that flying creepy worm monster in the background. Cool! But it stood out against the color palette and everything else that was going on. So I wonder if there's like a darkness that is like around in the area. So you mentioned about the world being sick. I'm wondering if that's the same thing. Is it just good versus light and the world's dead and you're stopping the darkness, or what?
I don't know, but all I know is that and obviously this game probably has no connection to Hyper Light Drifter whatsoever.
Is there kingdoms in Hyper Light Drifter? Because
so there's
Solar
like
Ash Kingdom.
There's like
Cool name, by the way.
no. So when you start Hyper Light Drifter, you pretty much end up like somebody goes ahead and saves you. You fall ill, and you end up at like a central hub where like this is like the last city. Or the last standing city.
Okay.
And then you have to go and you have to unlock this chamber that's in the center. A lot of people, they say that, there's pretty much AI and robots went nuts because the beginning cinematic starts off where like there's this big war going on.
So it's like robots are the main enemies.
Kind of, sort
that
of.
Ain't robots.
No. And well, it could be. Like that's the thing.
Okay,
like you don't know. And then there is like the opening cinematic, there's these colossi that are there, and you kind of just like, dude, I don't want to spoil anything for you. It's just it's freaking
on the Switch,
good,
right?
Yes, it is.
It's on the Switch.
It's on everything, man. Like
maybe I should pick it up.
Pick it up. If you haven't played it, pick it up. Like
I'm convinced. I want to know what this is coming to. It looked like it could easily come to those
Switch
platforms.
Yeah.
The
style is very like
but Epic Games, man, with their
dude, they're
going after these. They're giving them they're doing it right.
GOG,
good for them,
they're not getting as many sales apparently, and I don't want to get into that, but Steam is there as well, and I don't know, but Epic Games, they're throwing down.
Do you think we're gonna see more of this at E3?
I freaking hope so. Dude, that was like the biggest tease ever. Like, come on, you're like about to like knock into like, man,
that was pretty badass.
Oh, like I loved Hyper Light Drifter, man. If this is of similar caliber, it's probably going to be even better. I mean, you know how it is. Like the developers, they learn and they're just like, okay, cool. Now I know how to code better than I did before. So.
All right.
I don't know, man.
Well, looking good. Solar Ash Kingdom. Let us know
Dude.
what you thought of the trailer.
Yeah, man. Let us know what you think. Obviously, are you as excited as I am? Because holy crap, that looks freaking awesome. But feel free to comment below, subscribe, like the video, hit the little bell so that way you get notifications whenever we post up videos, and follow us on IG at the gaming resume. Onyx is still in Japan, right?
Onyx is in Japan.
Onyx is still in Japan, so he's posting stuff from over there, Mobile Suit Gundam and whatnot. But anyways, until next time, guys. Deuces.
Like what you saw? Check out some of our other videos and be sure to hit the subscribe button to stay up to date with our latest content. Thanks for your support and thanks for watching.